Hello and welcome to Innovative Spelling. This is the first of many videos that will cover the top 100 most frequently misspelled words. Each video will focus on about 5 words and we will give you strategies to help you learn how to spell them correctly. Now, what we are really trying to do here is to help you become a spelling strategy user. So you're going to have to stop, think about the strategy, and make sure to apply it. You can do this while you are writing or afterwards when you're proofing your work. Now today, part 1, our focus words are going to be when, went, want, what, and that. Now let's take some time and check on some of these spelling strategies.
Hello and welcome to the first of many videos that we'll post about spelling. I'm going to give you a bunch of different strategies or ways to remember how to spell some pretty basic words that a lot of us tend to continue to misspell, from little kids all the way even to adults sometimes. So I'll give you some strategies. After you do your writing, you can go back and check and see, using these strategies, if you spelled the word correctly. And if you use these strategies long enough, you'll end up spelling the word automatic and you won't even have to think about them anymore. But let's take a look at some of them. Here I've grouped 5 together. They have 4 letters each, and English loves WH, because that's all of our question words. English also loves the TH sound. So here are some words that are frequently kind of grouped and mixed together in kids' writing and in some adults' writing where they make some mistakes. So let's see if I can help clear some of that up. First one is when. When is a lot of times spelled with an I, or they leave out the H. And what I want to point out is when a hen. I know that's kind of silly, but that's the point. Strategies stick when they're novel or different or new and kind of silly. So that's why we say when a hen. And you kind of connect that to anything that you think about as being funny, or whatever connects to you and your thoughts about a hen and a farm or whatever. I like to say when a hen was on my head or something like that. Totally silly. When a hen. And if you look here, you'll see the word hen in the word when. And a lot of times when we do this kind of stuff, I like to also play some other things with it when I'm writing. I may, instead of saying about me, I may say he has a hen on his head. Or when he had a hen on his head. Because I also see the word he in there. So you can break things down a little differently by that, in that way as well. When a hen. Going to went. Went, a lot of times people want to put an H in there or an I when we went somewhere. Sometimes if you say it that way, you'll spell it that way. And that's okay, because in English we say things all different ways. And the silly thing is just English spelling rules. They kind of are all over the place sometimes, and it makes it hard for us to know which ones are the right way to spell it. So on this one, I think of we went. Again, connect to anything you like. Where do you like to go? When we went to the park, when we went to the zoo, when we went to my friend's house, whatever you like. We went. And if you see, you'll see the word we in the word went. Good way to start. Plus, when you go to spell it, you think, oh God, how do I spell when? How do I spell when? Gosh, what do I do? We... Oh, we went, and we went. Next one, want. A lot of times people put an H in there or a U for want. This is a kind of a silly one too. I want an ant, but at the same time I think of a picnic and I don't want an ant at my picnic. Maybe you do, but I don't. And I see the word an and ant in the word want. Now, here's a little side note, and my other strategies in some of the other videos will point out this. For some reason, we're not teaching an anymore, and a lot of people will say a hen, a ant, a hat. But if the sound is a vowel sound, like A, E, I, O, or U, it's an. So an ant. Just want to make a side note on that one. So I want an ant, or I don't want an ant at my picnic. Want. And let's see, I can show you this way. Sometimes I like to do it with little spelling, little tricks. An. I don't want an ant, or something like that. An ant is what I don't want at my picnic. So you can do different things like that to make it work for you and to double check your spelling. These last 2 ones, actually, I think of this book Go Dog Go, which is kind of one of the Dr. Seuss books by P.D. Eastman. And in this book they talk about, I like your hat, I don't like your hat. Kind of funny throughout the whole book. For some reason that's where I connected to, but you connect it to whatever you think or like. Hat, you could think maybe about the big hats they wear in Britain, which are kind of fun. You could think about people who don't wear hats, or maybe you have a special sport hat or cap that you like to wear. You can think of it that way as well. But here we say that hat, or ha, that hat is mine. Because you see the word hat, and most people can spell hat, at. It's pretty easy spelling. It's got the "at" in there. And you just got to put the T on. That hat. Or sometimes I say to myself, ha, that hat is mine. And I work that way too. Kind of fun. And the last one, what a hat. Again, connecting to the hat. People spell what sometimes with a U, but it actually has the at sound, at spelling in it, although we usually say what. It's English. It's evolved over time and it's changed. And that's just what happens. But we have to come up with ways to help us remember how to spell it correctly. So this strategy is what a hat. Again, you see the word hat. And sometimes I say, again, ha, that hat, what a hat. And that's a way to help you remember how to spell what. And again, you can create your own strategies. These are just some ones that I've put together. And I took the list of about 100 most frequently misspelled words, and I've come up with ways for almost all of them. And I'll be posting the rest of them as well. This is the first of many. You can also come up with your own strategies and kind of apply what we've seen here, how you can take words apart and play with their words, or find words within words and play with their spellings, and help you find out ways that you can learn how to spell different words as well. So until next time, go ahead and write down in your spelling notebook, on your spelling cards, or however you do it in your class.
Thanks for watching. For questions, comments, to get the printable spelling cards and workbook, or download the free PowerPoint presentation on innovative spelling, which shows you how to use the 5 different spelling strategy types, go to teacherspayteachers.com. Search Innovative Spelling or Innovative Answers by Jalene.